My name is Cody Dupre, and I graduated from Apalachee High School in 2010. I went to Kennedy Elementary, Westside Middle School, and Heyman Morris Middle School, and then Apalachee. While I was at Apalachee, there was a lot of people that were really supportive, I would say. Just, always follow your dreams and things like that. And they really made sure you got your work done and knew the information that you were trying to learn. It seemed like the teachers really cared about what you were trying to learn and who you were and kind of what you wanted to do. Because I always, when I was in school, loved an atmosphere where I could use my learning and have kind of a goal in mind. I didn't do well when I was learning something that I didn't really know how I was going to use it. But when I knew how I was going to use something, I really flourished in that environment. So those teachers really did a good job of that, I think, and that was some of my best teachers were the ones that did that. Apalachee prepared me for life by showing me that nothing was unachievable and that I should always love what I do. And now that I'm in aviation and working at Hartsfield, I do love what I do. And I think in college, that was always the goal, and that's what made college really easy. Was I always had that in the back of my mind. I didn't want to take classes just for general knowledge. I always wanted to take classes something that interests me and a field that interests me. So that's probably what it taught me the most. I went to college at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. My major was aeronautics with a minor in airport management. I went there because when I was younger, I flew a lot of airplanes, small engine, private lessons, things like that. And it just kind of always interested me. And when I went to college, it took me a few years, but once I figured out that I needed to be doing something that I loved instead of something that would be beneficial for me professionally, it started to become something that I wanted to pursue. I chose aeronautics because it gave me a good background of all the aviation fields. So I had some kind of airline management, airport management, obviously, aircraft detail and maintenance and things like that. So it gave me kind of a broad knowledge of everything and how airplanes fly and things like that. So they always say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I guess my first couple of years, I was at a different university and I didn't really know where I wanted to go. And I kind of was rushing through life because everybody else was in front of me or behind me or near me, and I just wanted to, I was racing through life so fast that I forgot why I went to college. I went to college to learn something that I loved better. So I'm an airside operations representative, Hartsfield-Jackson, the busiest airport in the world. There's a lot of divisions in airport operations. My division is cargo airlines. So basically we take cargo airlines and manage them as far as when they come in and out of our facilities. Also the ground service people that service these aircraft. These are 747 aircraft that are the largest airplanes in the world, well, second to the A380. But some of the largest airplanes in the world, so I get to see them every day. I get to see the busiest airport every day, which is awesome. I think my education will lead me to pursue bigger things. It's very beneficial now, I realize, to have that kind of knowledge of that I learned in high school, like the basic things. Physics was very beneficial for me, obviously English and math. Just out in the career field, just having all of those things, communication skills and computer skills, and you learn all that in high school. For people that are thinking about going to college, I would probably say don't think about it as just going to college to get more school, because what people do is they'll go to high school and often it's rough and it's long and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. So they get tired of it and they get out. But I would encourage them to not think of it as more school and more reading and more books. Think of it as, okay, I have a passion in my life, excuse me, passion in my life, whatever it is, and now I want to pursue that passion and learn more about it instead of just thinking of it as books. And I think that's what helped me, especially in my last years, because I did a lot better in school as far as my grades as well, because I was thinking it as perfecting my passion rather than going to college. I find that a successful student isn't just about grades. I think it's about how they absorb the knowledge and how they use it. If they go into something because they're smart in that area or because they're good at it, it's not always going to be successful, because you go into something you're not passionate about, you're not going to have that drive and motivation to always do more, because every day you need to do something to grow and grow your knowledge in that area. And I think that a successful student would always have that drive and motivation and is driven by their passion for whatever they're doing.